go knees to the mat. And elbows. Okay. First thing we want to do, we want to make sure that when we're on him, we want our hips on top of his hips. And I want to stay heavy on his back. I can be here, I can be here, any position like this, where my hips are heavy on his. I want to keep low on his hips. I don't want to be high up on his back, because if he starts lifting his hips, he's going to bump me off and I'm in a scramble. So from here, what we're going to do is we're going to start. My hips are on his, I'm heavy on him. First thing we're going to do from this position, this knee is going to go right in this hole right here, between his elbow and his knee. So I'm here, his knee comes here, now I'm still hovering over his back. Okay, now from this position what I'm going to do is I'm going to reach up and I'm going to grab this ankle. And I'm going to pull this ankle up. That's going to create space for me to put my foot right in between his legs. See how the foot was over here? I lift his ankle up, my foot goes here. Okay, now from this position, I let go. I come underneath the arm, I go over the top of the head. Now I got my seatbelt grip. The hand that comes over the neck, this hand goes on top. So it's like this, on top. My chest is tight to his back. Then from here, I'm going to start leaning. Now watch what this foot does. It drags his foot, and I bring this hook in. The bottom hook comes in. Once the bottom hook comes in, I put the top hook in right away. If he's blocking and brings his knee up, I'm just going to lock over the top of his hip with this leg and lock my feet together just like this. If he's not letting me put that hook in, I can go here. Next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to start to stretch. I'm going to stretch him out. As I'm stretching, he may be trying to bite my hands now. That's okay, because if he pulls on this hand, he's pulling the wrong hand. Now my body hand comes right up, and I grab right here on his tricep. My ear stays tight to him. From this position, once I feel like I can free this hand, I'm going to free it, I'm going to shoot it behind his neck. It's not coming out here. It just comes right behind his neck. It goes from here, behind his neck. Okay, as it shoots behind his neck, watch what this hand does. Behind his neck, my fingers open. I grab my own shoulder. I grab my shoulder here. My head goes on top of my wrist, and I squeeze. Okay, again. I'm in good position. My hips are on top of his. My knee is going to go in this hole, right in between his knee and his elbow. I grab his ankle, I lift it, this foot comes here. I get my seatbelt grip. I lean to the side, I scoop. See how this left foot is scooping his leg so I can put the hook in. I go to put my second hook in. If he doesn't let me, I just lock right on top of his hip. I need to make sure that this leg is over his hip. I don't want to be here because he can jump this leg and escape. Here, I got to lock on his hip. I'm squeezing. The bottom hand's covering the top hand. I stretch him. If he hand fights, he pulls. I come right to his tricep. From here, this hand comes. It shoots behind his neck. As it shoots, fingers open up. I grab my shoulder and I squeeze. One more time. Knee in the hole. Grab the ankle, lift, over, under. Pull him. I stretch. And I attack the choke. Got it? Let's do it.